So the first aspect of decoration that we want to talk about is the crest.
It's a major part.
Major part of the jersey. There are 3 or 4 different types of crests that you're going to want to consider for your team, and they range in price. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump over here and grab the first one. This is, what is that, Keener?
That's embroidered.
That's an embroidered crest.
Pretty
so
sweet.
You can see this is for the Nashville Fire Department, and you can see all of this. I don't know if you can see, but we can even get close up here. And it's got thread through here. It's very vibrant. This will last a very long time. It's a really nice crest. That's option 1. Okay,
Yeah.
and there's more. I'm gonna go here.
You need a hat?
This, no, I'm good here.
Okay.
This option here is what, Keener?
That's vinyl.
Vinyl lettering, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a style known as front lettering, like putting letters on the front of your jersey. And what this team opted to do was do this in vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I bring this close up again, the vinyl here is really like silk screening. A lot of people know what that is, or this is heat pressed onto the front of this jersey. So there's a couple of different options, but they're very similar effects, and it's generally a lower priced option. The embroidered crest is generally the most expensive option, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the most expensive. That is the least expensive, but you can, it gets more expensive as you add colors.
Yeah, so this is a one color, one layer, one color, and yeah, as Keener was saying, there's you can add colors there, layers. Gets more expensive. And then the third kind is something that is quite popular at Keener jerseys. This is what, Keener?
That's sublimated onto Pro Twill.
Now
You
this
can
is
have as
this is
many
not
colors.
this is not a real wolf, right? But it
Well,
looks real.
Yeah, and that's a very intimidating logo.
Yeah, you want to be intimidating when you're on the ice as much as possible.
Yeah, scare the other team.
Mm-hmm. But I'm going to come in close here because you can see here there's no thread here. The great thing about sublimation onto twill is that there are no color limitations. The price doesn't change as you add more and more colors. So when you have a crest, a logo that has lots and lots of colors, sublimation to Pro Twill is a really great option.
Yeah,
I know.
because even with embroidery, the more stitch counts raises the price slightly.
Yeah, so the more complicated the logo is, you get into embroidery, the more costly it is.
Yeah, but with this, you could have the most complex colored logo imaginable, and it's the same price as if you just had like a 2-color logo.
Yeah, it's the same price.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing. So we really, as you can tell, I would say 95% of the teams that we actually work on go with this kind of a logo. And you can see it even does like pictures like, Teemu Selanne. So you can see him right there. He's shooting the puck down.
That's an iconic Winnipeg photograph.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
That team's called the Teemu Selannes. You get it?
Yeah.
Team, T-E-A-M.
Yeah, O''Slannies.
Anyway, very clever. That is our cresting options. When you begin to look at the other decoration requirements you're going to have for your team, you need to think about, are you going to do numbers on the back of your jersey and names, or on the sleeves?
Sleeves too, yeah.
So those are the main ones. Also sponsor crests.
Sponsor or commemorative patches. We have a lot of people who represent a buddy's number on their jersey.
Yeah, that's common.
Yeah.
Yeah. So generally speaking, you just need to consider 2 things with decoration. You're either going to go with Pro Twill sewn on numbers or letters, or
Vinyl.
yeah, I'm going to show an example of this is a vinyl. This is a Pro Twill, right?
Pro Twill,
sewn
yeah.
on. What font is that, by the way?
That's the Minnesota Wild's first 11 years font.
Oh, okay, well that's that. Okay, so you can see here that's all sewn on. It's a nice 11.5 inches. Looks pretty pro. Right?
Yeah, super pro.
That's a good example.
Yeah. It's a beautiful jersey, and it's going to give the opponents nightmares.
Yeah, so speaking about scaring the heck out of your opponents, I remember one time you were telling me a story about when you used to play hockey, and like how when you'd skate out there.
Right.
You were a pretty scared kid, though, maybe, no?
I was scared of everything.
But this is specifically in terms of hockey.
Yeah, no, I was fearless on the ice. Just off the ice, bees and stuff, scary. But I remember, like, my team they didn't have great jerseys back then. We were skating around, the other team comes on the ice, starts skating around, and their jerseys look so pro, all their pants and helmets matched. And I was like, we're going to get killed by these guys.
Did you get killed?
Well, I don't remember. Probably, I'm saying like there's a very high possibility
That
we
they
lost
kicked your
that
butt.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were already in my head.
They were in your head.
That was they've already won the second they walked on the ice. It was,
Yeah.
it was intense.
Yeah. So I think the important lesson to remember there is that the moral is, if you get your jerseys and you do it upright with like the right type of decoration, and you look great out there, it really is true. And I think anybody who's played hockey probably has a similar experience or any sport really, where you look across to the other team and they are looking sharp.
Well, you have that quote on something back there. It says, "Wars are won before they even begin fighting." Is that,
Yeah,
is that
I think that's from the Art of War.
paraphrasing
Yeah, yeah. The
Art of War?
The battle is won before it's begun.
before the first spear is thrown?
Right.
Is that it?
I think that's the general gist. So part of that is the intimidation factor brought about by great jerseys.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you've already won. Like those guys won before they even stepped on the ice. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
So scary.
Yeah, it does have an impact. So that is the decoration part of buying jerseys. Keep those things in mind, and you'll be a lot better off before you even get started. So those are just some tips there. Okay?
Good
Thanks, bud.
tips.
Good job.
Good job.